when you got two people like Phineas Sun and David Black, you got two like-minded people willing to clash their heads to achieve the absolute achievable in this company, and that is not only conquering this tag team division, but it's bringing the tag team gold to Hemlock Syndicate.
Tag teams, beware.
Get out of my face.
Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From the town of Gaines, New York, weighing at 369 pounds, he is William James.
Oh, welcome everybody to episode 9 of the Project X here on the Project X YouTube channel. You know, I don't know who's getting the monetary benefit of our YouTube channel, but it's not me. I don't even have a login.
You don't have a login to your own YouTube channel?
No. Oh.
Excuse me, but I'm a little PO right now, and you folks are not helping the matter. I come all the way out to Horsehead, New York to fight, but not one person wants to step up to me. Not one person from any of the training schools. None of the new guys want any of this, and I don't blame them. And you're all lucky I don't come out there and slap the taste out of each and every one of your mouths, because I'm merciless. So we're going to keep this short and sweet, because my time is valuable. Since nobody wants to fight me tonight, you are all going to stand up, you're all going to cheer, as she raised my hand in victory. I'm going to win this match due to forfeit. Make the announcement.
Well, here you go. Vince Balor here. Wait.
And introducing his opponent.
I know that music.
Number 19, weighing at 150 pounds, he is Retro Rogers.
Retro Rogers here at the X in Horseheads, New York. As William Gaines has mentioned, Vince Balor, Johnny Moose here on the call.
Moose, would you say that you've got the touch and you've got the power?
Well, when I've had the touch, I've gotten put on lists, so I try not to touch anything anymore. Whoa, 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 they're starting hot and heavy here.
William Gaines came out early and declared himself the winner of this match before even seeing who his opponent would be.
Well, because
Former 607 champion Retro Rogers.
he didn't think that there was any opponents that would actually step up to him. Retro might not be going the right direction with this, trying to knock down William Gaines like that. One of my favorites here, William Gaines. You know, us big guys got to stick together, you know. Bad attitudes.
Size versus quickness. William Gaines is going to win that battle.
Every time. Every time. Although Retro Rogers is not learning from the playbook of wrestling a larger guy, you got to run circles around him, get him tired. We get tired very easily. And that's when you capitalize. That's when you can knock him down.
Thunderous chop there. William Gaines is in a bad mood today. Like, he says he's tired. That's a foreign object, is it not?
Well, you know, a lot of leeway here at Project X with Ref Mariah.
Just a free-for-all, isn't it? But as I was saying, William Gaines is in a bad mood. He and I traveled together for this, and he didn't have his morning soup, so they kind of threw his game off today.
I would love a can of soup right now, like a hot can of soup, because it is cold in this building.
What's your favorite kind of soup?
Well, me and William Gaines actually share a love for the Progresso creamy mushroom.
The cream and mushroom, yeah.
That's right.
It's a good choice.
Yeah, it's very good.
William Gaines is a big fan of hair in his soup. Do you like hair in your soup?
No, I'm big on the cheddar cheese with some of those, you know, like
the oyster crackers.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Adds a little depth. You know, the cream and mushroom soup's a little thin. So you add the crackers in there, add some cheddar cheese. They say a chef's kiss, I believe, is how they put
Chef's kiss. All
it.
right.
Yeah. Oh.
Another
And
chop there, chef's
Part
kiss.
of the reason why William Gaines is so angry today, it is very chilly in this building tonight. And those chops, they don't just hurt, they sting, they punish your chest when it is this cold out. You've wrestled in some cold buildings, Vince
I
Valor.
sure have. Not just some cold buildings, some cold outdoor shows as well. And it's I feel for William Gaines right now. It's a terrible feeling to wrestle in the cold.
How do you prepare yourself for something like that? You know, we're not WWE with a heater underneath the ring.
Well, you just got to keep an eye on the Doppler radar and hope for the best, that the weather conditions are going to be good for a wrestling show.
Well, you think we wouldn't have that problem in our building, but here we are.
No.
Ooh,
Double
retro.
axe handle, not enough to take down the big man. It's going to take a lot more than that.
He just needs to strike and move, because if you don't move, he's going to catch you and he's going to grab you.
But even after such a beating, Retro Rogers still has some fight in him.
You know, I always said, I'm not a tough guy, but if I can get a hold of you, you're in trouble, because once us big guys are like bears, we'll maul you. He needs to move.
Is that how you find yourself so victorious in these battle royals?
It is, in part, yeah. Well, and plus I'm smarter than all those kids. They're pretty dumb yet.
Now, let's say this, like big man versus big man. If you had to come across a William Gaines in one of your battle royals,
Oof.
do you think you're winning that battle?
Well, I would first try to pay him off. You know, as the promoter.
You can't even pay off a horse. You're going to pay off William
Well,
Gaines.
no, but the horse wasn't threatening me.
The horse is a part of your show, Moose.
Listen,
That's got to be a...
Well, no. Well,
What are we
you would
doing
think
here?
That would be a DQ.
Call the police.
William Gaines.
Or at least Frank.
What is happening here?
Where's your commissioner to settle this, huh?
No, the commissioner's in New York City with GCW. They don't know what's going on. Oh, what? Oh!
What on earth?
Well, Mariah,
Are
with
you
the
kidding
stunner.
me? That's not okay.
Well, like I said, the rules are pretty dicey here at the Project X.
Gerald Wheeler be damned. Retro Roger wins this one.
Well, I guess it was the ref's call to not disqualify William Gaines, but then go in the idea with we'll just throw a stunner in there for good measure.
That doesn't make it okay, though.
Listen, you know.
Now I got to get in the car and listen to William Gaines piss and moan, and now I've got to find a place to get him some soup. Perhaps a nice dandy down the road that has some soup.
We just celebrated the 30 years of HC Loke, and many of those years were in ECW where rules just didn't exist. And apparently at Project X, not a lot of rules.
So I rolled in here this morning to find out I'm not even booked on this show. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. There's a triple threat match. Guess what? Fatal 4-way. Stop me.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way. Introducing first.
They're changing the format sheet on me, Vince Valor.
From River City, New Jersey, standing at a massive 59 inches tall, he is a goblin king. This is Macchio.
The Goblin can here at the Project X on YouTube.
Isn't he one of your favorites, Moose? He's got to be.
You think?
From the Tonawanda Seneca Reservation, weighing at 275 pounds, he is the Canadian Wolf. He says,
You know, Groff.
Malcolm Calloway didn't say it right. Say it right, Moose.
Groff is here. And I paid Groff extra money to take out Pat Sawyer, and he did not get it done at the event
You
here
paid
at the
Groff?
X. I paid Groff, and he didn't get it done. That's why I don't pay these guys. They don't get the job done.
The horse got the job done. You still didn't pay him. I don't want to hear it.
You're vibing over here, Vince Valor.
Good song. I like this. I'm going to Shazam this song real quick.
Vince Valor, who's running our AV? Apparently my files were on the video screen. This is why I need multiple screens. Nobody pays attention to this stuff. This has got to be one of my favorite because he's coming out to the best kind of music you can have for a theme song.
Moose, you didn't listen to that last one.
You know, it's funny we call him Kid X, but I seen him without his mask. You know, I have to see these guys. I gotta, talk to him as a promoter. He's got to be 45 years old.
45 years old is Kid X.
I believe he is. I believe he is. You see how he put up the X there? He learned that from
Well, that's
New
usually
Jack.
the referee's job.
Well,
Let's hope he doesn't have to do that in this match here.
You're jinxing us here.
I'll tell you what, Hellbrid's the favorite to win this, just because I like her music.
Well, and she might be the toughest one in the ring, with the exception of Groff.
Groff putting that toughness on display with that shoulder tackle to Macchio.
I feel like they're going to need to get bigger and tougher to do what they're trying to do here.
I mean, everybody needs to get bigger and tougher, do they not?
Ooh, yes, they do.
But you can't get as tough as that clothesline.
No. Oh.
A thumb in the ass?
Now, wait a second.
What?
Last time I saw that on the internet, I got a virus. What are we doing here?
Where were you watching?
Don't worry about it. It was a thumb in the ass, though. It's a wide variety. One day I'll tell you about the circle of life, though. I have
I'd love to hear it.
Certain genre of movies you can watch on the internet. I call it the circle of life. I don't think we should talk about it here. Tell me about Kid X. What do you know about Kid X?
You know more about Kid X than I do. I just know the kid wears a mask and he's got the Xcite shirt and he's repping the brand.
Well, that's true.
Right now he's in control of Hellbrid.
I have his social security number if you want it.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to.
By the way, did you get the W-9 I sent you?
I didn't.
Oh, boy.
Neither did the horse, if we're being honest.
Well, the horse didn't get paid, so that's why the horse didn't get the W-9. Hellbrid.
Vicious sidewalk slam to put down Kid X.
Picked up Kid X like a baby. Like a little baby, and then dropped him.
45-year-old baby is Kid X.
Which is amazing. But Groff with that hard right hand.
Groff is a heavy hitter.
That's why I paid Groff in advance. That was my mistake, to take out Pat Sawyer because of how hard hitting Groff is. Didn't get the job done.
I've been gone for one show, so when do you start paying people in advance?
Ooh, it wasn't me. Tim does that stuff. I don't like doing that. Right. Ooh. There's a big forearm right to the face.
Macchio quick to break it up there.
It was like Hellbrid knew it was coming, tried to evade it, but it did not work.
I mean, if you saw Groff coming like that, wouldn't you try to evade it yourself?
I would, yeah.
But Groff couldn't evade that kick from Macchio. Macchio in firm control here with these kicks. You got to watch out for those little guys, you know?
The ankle biters.
Yeah.
Ooh. Watch out for Kid X. Oh.
Catches that crossbody. That is pure strength there on display for Groff.
Oh.
And a Samoan drop to put him down. That's got to be it. Russian leg sweep from Groff.
Groff almost has a smile on his face. Not usual. Usually it's just the mean scowl.
He's a mean mugger. What can I tell you?
Yeah. It means he's enjoying beating these guys up.
Well, it's probably the whole pay in advance type thing, right?
Well, I didn't pay him for today. That's probably why he's a little bit more angry than usual. Listen, if you want to take out Pat Sawyer, I'll pay you too, Vince Balor. You just gotta actually get the job done.
Pat Sawyer's my pal. Why would I want to take him out?
Well, because he's a jerk.
He and I are both big old baby faces around here, huh? Dominant fashion, stacking all three opponents. And still Malcolm Calloway can't say it right. You introduced the winner, Moose.
Where's my microphone? Malcolm Calloway, you idiot! Here is your winner, Groff! That's how you do it.
Groff is how it's done.
What?
Three opponents, no match for Groff. Bump the ref too while you're at it. Last match saw was okay.
I think Groff was just challenging the whole front row there to a fight.
Oh, he'll beat them all. I got my money on Groff with that. I bet a horse's payday that Groff could take on that whole front row.
Well, that was 0. So you're not really betting very much.
So we gotta figure something out.
Yes, please. I'm really tired of losing here at Xcite.
Bruh, what's this, man? Y'all losers, bro. We supposed to be repping ground zero.
We are repping ground zero.
No. You guys are losing, man. What the hell, bro? Y'all on your own.
There goes that.
What does it mean?
He was our one friend.
It's literally all we have.
Your kids.
You know what? We'll see you out in the ring.
What does he mean by that?
Mad?
Yeah, Chris Keats.
Oh, now he's demanding referees. Now he's, like Pat Sawyer, Malcolm Calloway's an idiot.
Contest is a tag team match. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From the financial district, winning all the money in the world, the team of Chris Gold and Julio Diamante. This is Green.
Two of my favorites right here.
Weighing in at all the money in the world.
That's true, yeah.
Did you pay them in advance too, Moose?
Ooh, greed? Yeah. Well,
You gotta. I mean, that's kind of gotta be the
yeah,
terms of agreement with
them.
them.
It's part of the gimmick with
Yeah.
them. They want the money, But I have never had a problem paying greed ahead of time because you know what? They always deliver.
They always deliver. They always earn their pay around here.
That's right. That is correct.
Two of the finest coming out of the ground zero.
And their opponents. From
we are, the Silver Saints. They embrace second place.
Doesn't anyone believe in real weights around here? I mean, listen to this. Like, nobody wants to be pounds or kilograms anymore.
Do you embrace second place?
I do not. I can't say that I do,
Well, I can't say that I do either because, I'm undefeated.
in Battle Royals. But this isn't a Battle Royal. This is a tag team contest.
Well, I mean, whatever. It's whatever match I've been in, I'm undefeated, right? There was one match against Pat Sawyer that we don't really talk about. It wasn't official.
Oh, no, let's talk about it.
No, I don't think it was official. So I'm undefeated.
So you're saying you would never embrace second place in a Battle Royal? You always
God,
have to embrace.
no, absolutely not. See, we had a Battle Royal at our last show here at the X, 30 years of HC Loke, where they determined the first ever Fighting Arch champion that Kata Sin won. And I knew I wasn't going to be in that Battle Royal. For one, I didn't like the belt. The belt isn't, it's all about fighting arts and HC Loke.
Did the belt not fit you, Moose?
What's that?
Did the belt not fit you?
No, they needed to get a different leather belt. But that was part of it too. But also I knew these kids would be so excited about their first title match that they would actually, they would actually look at me and say, okay, we got to eliminate Moose first. And I'm
It's a solid
smart.
strategy. Can you blame him?
Well, no. That's why I didn't get in the match, because I will remain undefeated because I will outsmart all those kids. And if Kata Sin wants to defend that belt in a Rumble all the time, I will eventually win that belt because eventually I'm going to knock her out of the ring. That's how it works.
Like a true promoter to put the title on yourself.
Listen, it's not that I want to put the title on myself. It's just that I need someone to be able to beat me, and I don't think we're going to find that.
Not even a Price Piergold who's got a firm headlock on
I
him right
wouldn't
now?
put Price Piergold in the match. In fact, if anything, I would pay Price Piergold to eliminate everybody for me. Because, again, I outsmarted all the kids. I did it with Bill Collier. Your friend, Bill Collier. You finally beat Bill Collier, didn't you? This is the first time I got to see you since your big win at ESW. ESW heavyweight champion now.
Two-time ESW heavyweight champion.
You were so lucky I was running the production. I almost shut the production down before you actually won that match because I was so mad that you were going to win.
And then you'd be like the horse, unpaid.
It would have been worth it. Both these teams, this is not an X1 Climax match, but both these teams are in the X1 Climax.
Now explain to me and to our viewers who might not be familiar, what is the X1 Climax?
Well, what we decided to do is we wanted to focus on a singles and a tag team level to put people on display that we feel are either budding superstars of Xcite Wrestling or just the top talent that we can get. You yourself are in a tournament. The battle of the tough guys, because you're one of the toughest guys at Xcite Wrestling. We figure we'll put you all in a big bunch. Let's see if you can win. And we did the same thing with our tag team. So the X1 Climax, that includes 6 of the best teams at Xcite Wrestling. The winning team obviously wins the big trophy and also gets the tag team title match against the Even Stevens if they're still champion by the time this tournament ends, sometime in the next 1 to 8 months.
1 to 8 months for these tournaments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the schedule's always TBD. We might run 25 shows in the next 3 months, or we might run 3. You never know what Xcite's going to pull out here. But, much like our Japanese friends, an X1 Climax is where you earn points for victories and don't earn points for losses. So every pinfall or submission victory, you get 3 points. If you get a DQ or count-out victory in a tag match, because that rule does not apply to the Battle of Tough Guys, 2 points. If it's a draw, because they're 15-minute time limits, 1 point to each team. A loss is 0 points.
Are you keeping track of these points, or are you putting somebody else in charge of that?
You know, I started thinking about that, and I probably got to get like
Yeah,
an
you probably
Excel
should, yeah.
an
Yeah,
Excel
yeah.
sheet or something, you know? Probably should do that. But we've only had a couple matches, so I think I got the points.
Just like you should keep track of who you pay and who you don't, one of which being the horse. But Greed firmly in control here. Julio Diamante working over Cairo. Silver Saints want to embrace second place so much. They might be in this matchup. My money's on Greed on top.
That could very well be. But, you know,
hear that? The money on Greed? Get it?
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But the thing is, in a tournament setting like the X1 Climax, you don't want to embrace second place. You want to be first place. Embracing second place is the first loser. I never understood that.
Referee Frank Sasano's got to get control. He's got to get Maxwell out of that ring.
You've known Cairo a long time. Cairo, a little rough around the edges when he first started here at the Xcite school, has turned into a fine young man.
He absolutely has. To see the growth and development of all four of these individuals. It's been exciting to see. Very exciting.
I see what you did there.
You see what I did there.
I do.
But no, on a serious level, like these four work very hard to be as good as they are, and they're only getting better.
They're earning their spots. It's not a matter of you know, the just getting a name out there. They come in no matter where they go, no matter what company. I've seen them at all the companies. I go everywhere. Vince Bauer now.
You sure do.
And no matter where they are, they're always the hardest working ones of the bunch.
And that's what's good about these tapings, is a chance for people that you might not regularly have on an Xcite show. You get a first look at them being at the commentary table here.
I do. I'm learning everybody's name. Not their music, but I'm learning everybody's name.
Well,
it's taken a while.
One thing at a time, baby steps, huh?
Yeah, I know. Maxwell Keith getting very irritated here with Frank Sasano.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Well, I do on a regular basis, yeah. Ooh, wild swing by Cairo. Not connecting on either one of them.
It's that rake of the eyes having an effect on Cairo.
Well, I think it's not being able to see and frustration starting to kick in. Greed stays on you. They don't let up.
They don't let up.
Both of Greed headlining our Hornell shows. It's becoming a thing with them. With Price Piergold taking on Tommy Dreamer and Julio Diamante taking on Mike Santana. Both excellent matches.
Excellent matches, excellent learning experiences for these two coming up.
Going right through that clothesline with a big knee to the face there.
Well, the miscommunication there may cost him. Price Piergold knocked off the apron. Julio Diamante's got nobody to tag out to.
And Cairo rolled the wrong direction. Doesn't know where his partner is. Maxwell Keith got to make noise so he can find him. Julio not giving up, staying on him, but Big Inzaguri. This is his chance. He better make the tag. There it is.
Maxwell Keith's been itching to get in this matchup. Two big boots. Kick to the gut.
I believe that's called a rocker dropper.
Embrace second place is what he called it.
I don't know if your catch line should be the name of your move.
Probably not.
You know, I don't know. Maxwell Keith gaining a follower on the Twitch, which you can catch some of our shows on. Wasn't pretty there, but it seemed to be effective. I think it stunned Price Piergold. A late kick out on that one.
That was a near fall.
I wonder if Price hit his head on that one.
Maxwell Keith's rocking and rolling here.
If you want to be like Greed or the Silver Saints, you can go to a wrestling school in your neighborhood. Oh, man, I wish I had a wrestling school like we have here.
Yeah, we got 4 of them in Buffalo.
Yeah, but only one really good one.
Well,
you know,
Silver Saints with the near fall there.
trying to get you heat, Vince Valor.
Yeah.
But you can check out Buffalo Wrestling Academy, run by my color commentator here, Vince Valor. Excellent wrestling school. You also have, wait a second, Cairo going for the roll-up.
And a dive onto Maxwell Keith.
Took him
Takes
out.
them both out. Oh, and that boot should be enough to take out Cairo. Working together as a tag team unit. That's got to
Ooh,
be it.
Elevated DDT on that one. Greed picks it up. A precursor to their match in the X Climax. That would be 0 points for the Silver Saints.
And is there any shock that Greed put this one away?
Well, yeah, no, Silver Saints are coming into their own. But they're going to have to step it up when this match actually counts for the tournament.
They fought the good fight, and for a while it looked like they might have had him.
You can also check out Ground Zero in Rochester, New York, and also the Fighting Arts Academy.
It's a great thing to see all these schools coming together. Buffalo Wrestling Academy, Ground Zero, Fighting Arts. The future is bright in professional wrestling.
That's right, and that's going to wrap us up for Project X Episode 9 here at the X in Horseheads. We'll see you again next week. Next week, I believe.
Next week.
Next week. You going to be with me next week?
I'll be here next week,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
you will. We'll see you here on Project X on YouTube.